A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will discuss some questions related to trigonometric function of class 11th. So class, in previous lecture I have discussed some questions related to this theory. Now in today's lecture I will discuss some questions miscellaneous to this exercise. So let us start with the question. Now question is evaluate evaluate 10 pi by 8. We have to evaluate 10 of pi by 8. Now see, solution is to evaluate 10 of pi by 8. First of all, we have to use the formula of tan 2x. Since we know the formula tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x whole upon 1 minus tan square x. Now we are going to consider let x is equal to pi by 8. We have considered. Now tan of 2 times pi by 8 is equal to 2 times tan of pi by 8 whole upon 1 minus tan square pi by 8. And this result you know 10 pi by 4, and 10 pi by 4 result is 1. This is 10 pi by 4. And now 10 pi by 4 result you know that is 1. So 2 times 10 of pi by 8 whole upon 1 minus 10 square pi by 8. Now let 10 pi by 8 is equal to t. So this result is 1. So this result will be 1 minus 2t square is equal to 1 minus t square. This is 1 minus t square is equal to 2t. Now when you will simplify by using quadratic formula, so t result we can write or t square plus 2t minus 1 is equal to 0, means t we can calculate by using Sridharacharya formula. As t formula we can use minus 2 plus minus. So minus 2 plus minus root over this is 4 minus 4 plus 4 times AC means 4 and whole upon 2 times A means 2. Now t result you know, t result is tan of pi by 8. So tan of pi by 8, I am writing here tan pi by 8 is equal to minus 2 plus minus this is 2 times root 2 whole upon 2. And this calculation after cancelling 2 part from numerator and denominator, result will be root 2 minus 1. Root 2 minus 1. So this result we can write minus 1 plus minus root 2, or this one we can write or plus minus root 2 minus 1. And plus minus root 2 minus 1 means there is 2 value. So 10 pi by 8 we can write root 2 minus 1 comma minus root 2 minus 1. So this is the answer, minus root 2 minus 1. This is the answer. Now you can see. Or you know, 10 pi by 4, pi by 8, this is the angle lies in first quadrant. So all values are positive. So by calculation we get two values, and now only this value be the answer. This value we cannot take. So this is the answer. Or we can write reason because pi by 8 is greater than 0 and less than pi by 2. So this is positive. So this is the answer. Now see. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 2. Question number 2 is solve sin 2x minus sin 4x plus sin 6x is equal to 0. This is the expression we have to solve. So given expression is sin 2x minus sin 4x plus sin 6x is equal to 0. This is our expression, and we have to simplify. So this term we can write sin 6x plus sin 2x minus sin 4x is equal to 0. And now here we can use the formula of sin c plus sin d. So what is the formula of sin c plus sin d? Sin c plus sin d formula is 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. So result is 2 sin c plus d 6x plus 2x by 2 into cos of 6x minus 2x by 2 and minus sin 4x is equal to 0. Two times this is sin 4x into cos of 2x minus sine 4x is equal to 0. Now in this expression, sine 4x is common. So when you will take sine 4x common, in bracket we can write 2 cos 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. And since the product of two terms is 0, so sine 4x is 0, sine 4x is equal to 0, or 2 times cos 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now if sine theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to n pi. So you can write here for sine theta is equal to 0, this implies theta is equal to n pi, such that n belongs to integer. Therefore, sine 4x is equal to 0. This implies 4x is equal to n pi, such that n belongs to integer. Now x is equal to n pi by 4. N belongs to integer. Now this is our calculation, n pi by 4. Or other solution will be cos 2x will be equal to 1 by 2 from this term. Cos 2x will be equal to 1 by 2. Now cos 2x is 1 by 2. So you know cos value is positive. In which quadrant? First quadrant. And this one we can write cos of pi by 3, cos 60 value. So cos theta is equal to cos alpha. Then theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. This implies we can write 2x is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Now 2 will cancel out, so result will be pi by 6. Now solution will be x is equal to n pi plus minus pi by 6, such that n belongs to integer. N belongs to integer. Now this is the solution. This is the answer. Answer is x is equal to pi by 4, n pi by 4. Comma n pi plus minus pi by 6. N pi plus minus pi by 6. Now this is the solution. N belongs to integer. This is the answer. You can see. This is the answer. Now again see the solution. Question. In this question we have given sine 2x minus sine 4x plus sine 6x is equal to 0, and we have to find out the values of x or solution of this equation. So first of all, what we have to do? First of all, we have to separate sine 2x plus sine 6x minus sine 4x in last. And sine c plus sine d formula we have to operate. Here we have operate sine c plus sine d formula. So sine c plus sine d formula is 2 sine c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. So after putting the expression value, you can get the result sine 4x, sine 8x by 2 result will be 4x, and sine 4x cos 6x means cos 2x minus sine 4x. Now this is the answer after solving. You can get the result. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 3. Now question number 3 is solve cos x plus sin x is equal to 1. We have to solve. Now this is our question. Cos x plus sin x is equal to 1. So solution, given cos x plus sin x is equal to 1. So what we have to do? Means the value of x for which when you will put x is equal to any number and you can get their sum is 1. So how we can solve it? First of all, we have to simplify. To simplify easily, we have to operate terms. And which term we have to consider? Operate. So see, coefficient of cos x is 1 and the coefficient of sin x is also 1. So this is in polar form, we have to convert. So 1 into cos x plus 1 into sin x is equal to 1. And now this 1 square plus 1 square is equal to root 2. This is the coefficient of cos x. Coefficient of, we can say, cos x, and this is the coefficient of sin x. Now this is the result, root 2, and root 2 we have to divide in this expression. So 1 into cos x plus 1 into sin x is equal to 1. Divide by root 2, divide by root 2 on both the sides. What we can get the result? This is the result. We can get 1 by root 2 into cos x and 1 by root 2 into sin of x. So 1 by root 2 into cos x plus 1 by root 2 into sin of x is equal to 1 by root 2. And this one, this statements, what we can write? This statements, what we can write? You know the formula of cos a minus b, cos of a minus b. formula cos of a minus b, result is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. When you will use this formula at the place of 1 by root 2, this is cos pi by 4 and this is sin pi by 4. So cos pi by 4 cos x plus sin pi by 4 sin x is equal to 1 by root 2. And this one we can write, this whole term we can write cos of x minus pi by 4 is equal to this 1 by root 2 we can write cos of pi by 4. See, now cos theta is equal to cos alpha. We can use this formula. This implies x minus pi by 4 is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Alpha means pi by 4 is here, such that n belongs to integer. Now x is equal to what we can write? This minus pi by 4 will transfer in right hand side, and now result will be x is equal to x is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 4 and plus pi by 4, such that n belongs to integer. And now x we can write, when you will take positive sign you will get 2n pi plus minus plus pi by 2 and negative sign 2n pi. So result will be x is equal to 2n pi comma 2n pi plus pi by 2, such that n belongs to integer. Now this is the answer. You can see this is the answer. Now again I am explaining cos x plus sin x is equal to 1, this is given, and cos x can be written as 1 into cos x and plus 1 into sin x. This is the coefficient of cos x, this is the coefficient of sin x. So which number we have to divide on both the sides this inequations? We have to search the number, and number is the coefficient of x whole square, the coefficient of cos x whole square, coefficient of sin x whole square, and we have to take their square root. So result will be root 2. Root 2 divide on both the side of this equation. So result we will get, this is 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2 cos x into 1 by root 2 sin x. Now 1 by root 2 cos x is the value of cos pi by 4, you know, and 1 by root 2 is the value of cos of sin of pi by 4. So this is the formula. This is the formula of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. This is the formula of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Result is cos of A minus B. This is the formula we have used here. Now cos A minus B is the result, and 1 by root 2 in cos, result will be cos of pi by 4. So now cos pi by 4 and cos term will cancel out. So result is cos theta is equal to cos alpha. This implies ax minus pi by 4 is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 4. Plus minus pi by 4. And after calculation of x, after taking plus and minus sign, you will get two values, 2n pi and 2n pi plus pi by 2. Now this is the answer. Now this is completed.